Hello everyone, welcome back to Subnautica Part 6. So, I've done some work off screen. Now I get to show off everything I've been doing. First thing is this, the scanner room. And this thing's been an absolute bloody lifesaver. Now, all we have to do is select something on here. And we can find it anywhere on the map. And to help with that, we have this, the scanner room HUD chip. This turned out to be the last thing we were missing. Essentially this means whatever we select from the scan room we can now see on our HUD. So if I was to select limestone chunk, it'll tell me there's one nearby. And as you can see on my HUD, I see exactly where it is. I've built 3 of these. There's one in the grassy plateau, one in the kelp forest, which we don't even need to go inside that one. It's essentially set up so it just gets power from solar, and that just shows us where stalker teeth are. Because now we can, because stalker teeth are the hardest thing to find. It's only because I was rewatching one of Jacksepticeye's videos I noticed when he was looking at this, stalker teeth were an option, and I never even considered putting one in there. So now, hopefully, stalker teeth aren't going to be too hard of a problem to get. Main problem is if the biome hasn't loaded in, the stalker teeth will be there and they essentially fall through the floor, which is quite annoying. It's not too bad though. We've also got a reef back we can look at. What I'm curious though is, I found out that if you equip multiple scanner room upgrades, particularly the rains, each one will essentially stack. So if I put this in, the range on this will be increased if it looks bigger. So what I'm curious about is whether if we have this upgrade in, whether it also has Reaper Leviathans. So our base is here. There's usually a Leviathan around about this portion down here, but I don't think it will show us yet because I don't think we've loaded it in. That's the only problem with the scan room. If you've just loaded back into the game, you'll only get one page on here. You need to just throw around for a little bit, load in the chunk, and then you'll get all the options. The second one of these I've put in the what is it called? I forgot. Hang on a sec. Just completely blanked. Because I've got a map saved on my phone, which I've had to use a fair bit. Largely just to help just get some directions. The bulb zone, that's it. I set up a second base in the bulb zone with a scanner room because I actually ended up finding the entrance to the Lost River, which reminds me I've got some logs I found I need to look through, but first I've got a bunch of radio messages.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
That sounds like the guy from the Degassi. And that's the only radio message we've got. Oh, I have a feeling it's going to be an image.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Okay, it'll be here somewhere. That's his blueprints. Hmm.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here, have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. I'm going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
I may have stumbled in that by accident then.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Oh, so that's the other half of that log then. Okay, so that's life pod 4, life pod 6, life pod 7. So 1 kilometre southwest of the stern. So yeah, I've been there already. Bartogel. The only legitimate child of Paul Togel. Oh, so he's had a bit of a go about then.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies. Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Seek fluid intake.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
So there is one small retcon from that, which is that Marguerite is still alive. She appears in Below Zero. But I need to take it. So the water filter's done. But I need to take a quick break because I think the dogs just come back, so I need to go feed them. Okay then.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do. We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, the problem with this machine is it's an absolute power glutton. It seems to take up the most amount of power in this entire base.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Look at some of the other logs quickly before we go. Oh.
These conniving corporate bourgeois, inbred, incompetent, self-absorbed jerks don't have a damn clue. The kid's not so bad. He's even useful. But I swear, everything that comes out of his father's idiot face is a narcissistic lie. He wants to stay in this cave, his problem. I'm the one doing the heavy lifting. When sea monsters are hunting you, you don't hide. You hunt the sea monsters. Then you build a bigger boat out of sea monster bones and you hunt bigger monsters. Keep going until there aren't any monsters left to hunt you. I'm going deeper. I'm gonna find what shot us down and I'm gonna tear its damn heart out. I've started the prep work. The kids taught me how to make enameled glass. I've started stockpiling metal ores to build myself a sea moth. I'll raid the indoor grow beds before I leave.
So, sea dragon skeleton. Semi-intact skeleton structure of a Leviathan-class predator. Head trauma. This is clear evidence of massive physical trauma to the head. The damage is so severe it's likely the cause of death and must have occurred somewhere nearby. Damage is consistent with a high-speed collision with a solid object. Something in the environment has helped to preserve this remains, but calcium decay suggests the appropriate time of death 1,000 years ago. Then gargantuan fossil. Okay, so that's how it got on a Lost River, then it just sifted over it over time. 3 million years old. Eel-like in structure. Only the front third of the specimen. Microcosm life supported. A series of precise angular indentations on the ribcage suggesting a third party has taken samples from the specimen at a previous time. The Charter. Transgov and independent authorities de facto control at least one solar system and phase gate. Transgate phase gate. Any permanent installation which enables warping of spacefaring vessels between solar systems. Each transgov is to have an equal right to the most extensive basic liberty compatible with basic liberty for others. Each has the right to own phase gates and planetary infrastructure. Each has an obligation to share phase gate access with each transgov on their fair terms at no cost to themselves. each has an obligation to financially maintain and comply with the TSF. Self-government. Now this is interesting because Subnautica says it's universe with natural selection too. Now I'll have to look it up, but I wonder if like, the trans-government, Trans-System Federation, I wonder if that's from natural selection too. I wouldn't be surprised if they reference something, because I know there's a poster for natural selection 2 you can find in the game. Transgov profile Mongolian independent states. When the hostilities at the expansion ceased, the tactical value of the hard-to-reach colony systems on the edge of the China territories plummeted. Recouping from the war, the central government left them to starve. The system in question declared independence, claiming their infrastructure as their own and independent to become self-sufficient. So that's interesting, so there's some sort of expansion war then. I wonder if we'll find more of that later in. Yeah, I think I've been to LifePod 7 already. So yeah, so this is how the base looks at the moment. One thing I've had to do, in order just to make sure this has enough power, is I'll put some solar panels in. And actually that's a good way, so I can now sew off this. These are the power transmitters. This is the first time I've actually used them in the game. They seem to have unlimited range, you just need to worry about whether it gets blocked out of line of sight. Let's hit the seam off.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Because this episode we are going to go into the Aurora. That's why I've got all these fire extinguishers on me, because we're going to need them. The other thing we might need actually is the propulsion cannon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh.
This is LifePod 2, coordinates attached. We're way past our safe depth and bleeding O2. We'll have to swim for the surface, but it's 500 meters straight up. We'll make for the rendezvous and keep you posted. Out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So it wants titanium, a wiring kit and titanium. Okay, that's actually really easy. You might as well make that. Because we may actually need it, because I think there's some areas blocked off. So what I'm going to do is I may actually be able to use the scan room for this, possibly. Let's have a look though. So we need silver. Pretty sure that's from limestone. So we just need 2 silver and then just 1 piece of titanium.
Welcome aboard, Cap Systems Online.
Careful of that plant. Where's the titanium at least? Wait, what did I select? Sandstone or limestone? If I selected limestone, that's the wrong one, we need sandstone. Yes, I've selected the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, even with these solar panels though, the base still doesn't have consistent power, particularly when that thing's running. At least this gives us something to do whilst we wait for the sun to come up. Oh, that gold's gone. So even though my lockers aren't full of materials like I wanted to, this scan ability pretty much means we don't have to worry about that because we just find it incredibly easily. Some more gold, we need silver. As for sail, that problem's fixed as well because the base we've got in the bulb zone, if we swim back to that, if I have it selected to sail, it literally fills the entire screen. It's everywhere there. Which means we've got a good supply of diamonds, lithium, I can't remember what the third material we'll get from it is. There's also a bunch of diamonds there, rubies there as well. Warps gravity to pull up us objects. I'm also going to turn this thing off because the rains can interfere with the other scanners. Particularly the one in that direction where the kelp forest is. Because if I have this one turned on, it's hard to find the stalker teeth. Okay. In fact, before I go, because we can upgrade the propulsion cannon. Repulsing cannon applies percussive force to entities and rains. The only problem with that is I don't think that means we can move objects anymore, so we'll wait for that one. Also need to get the depth module for the Cyclops. We may need to build it first. This is the other good thing we're going to do now. One of the things I did, well, one of the things I managed to do was get the Cyclops. But I haven't built it yet, I've only got the fabrication plan. 2 of the engine fragments I found in a crash zone, the last one I found in the bulb zone. It was literally right next to the base when I turned the scanner on. The sun's coming up. Excellent moment to do this.
New blueprint acquired. Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Screenshot of that. There's one slight issue is we do not have the fabrication plan for a power cell charger, because for the Seamoth we can just charge it on the surface with the upgrade or in the moon pool. This thing we can't do that. The only way we can charge it is if we get a charger for the power cells, but we haven't. I've only got part 1 of the schematic. This is something we can do though. Then we have the decoy launcher, so we can fit one in. I imagine if we upgrade it, we can fit more. We've also got upgrades as well. So that's where we see the health of the Cyclops. We can also change the lighting, the colour and the name. Right now we're going to turn all the lights off, and hopefully that won't use up too much of its power. Oh, I forgot to get the Seamoth out. So we've got lockers, and then that'll lead us to where the Seamoth is stored. What do we need for the decoy? Free titanium and a wiring kit? Oh, that's not too bad. We don't need it at the moment, no.
All systems online.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, so the only upgrades we get are Mark II and the Mark III. So let's try the thing in the moon pool. So hull reinforcement, engine efficiency module. So yeah, we're going to want that, definitely. Oh no, we can't put it in the Cyclops. I'm just checking something up, but Google's being slow to load. Okay, so we've got something we need to get from the Lost River then for the Cyclops. And that's going to help us out with power. Which is good because I was planning to go to the Lost River during this stream. But at this moment no, we've got everything we need. We're going to go into the Aurora now.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I've also found this central maze part here is completely safe. No Reaper Leviathans seem to spawn above this. It's only if you go to the bow or stern of the Aurora that they'll actually show up. And this bit's actually pretty good for getting metal scrap. Now there's a good chance we're going to have to shoot a torpedo at the Reaper. Hopefully that doesn't turn out to be the case. Also I'm worried our food might not be high enough to get through this. Okay, we're through. I'm going to leave the seam off here because I think I got it stuck once taking it onto that. We've got replacement batteries. We should be fine for this. Now I thought this door here went somewhere. Oh, it's because the game hasn't loaded it in yet. That. I think we have in our first slot. Not so clever anymore now, are you? Oh, we can actually grab animals with this. Use up a lot of power though. There we go. Oh, an extra battery. I don't have the key combination for that yet. Let's see, what do we have in here?
Integrating new PDA data.
If you want to use the lab 6483, I don't know if that was a lab, but we'll give it a look. No. Okay, that wasn't the lab. Let's see, the lab might be in the other door, it all depends. Oh, this was the black box.
New PDA data.
Oh, this gets us into the vehicle bay. I believe this will take us to a higher point on the Aurora from the outside.
Integrating new PDA data.
We'll listen to those later.
Integrating new PDA data.
So you're at the drive room in Seamoth Bay.
Scans of depth to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies. Integrating new PDA data.
Now that we're inside, we don't need a stasis rifle. Especially because there's a chance we're going to find a lot of stuff we can get. Depth module Mark 1, we don't need that. Got it already. We've got some food.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, we got that already. Don't need to scan it at the moment, we've already got enough titanium. I think the more of these we put out, we might actually get rid of some of the lag. I haven't encountered it yet, but I definitely did encounter some when I played this once. I was just getting really loud over there. So I don't know what you do with the fire extinguishers though when they run out. Did it say on the wiki maybe? Because I don't know if they recharge or not. Okay, so you just throw them in a trash can. They can't be refilled. Or interestingly, they can propel you underwater, which is a cool little feature. Not going to be too easy to get to that one, we'll leave that. Another battery, but our inventory's full.
Are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
I do wish we could edit the hotbar differently. It is a bit clunky having to use it on controller. That's a do. Cargo Bay 3 and an administration.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, I'm back. Maxine, you're going to need to close my curtains because I'm getting a bit too much glare on the screen, making it hard to see what I'm doing. Yeah, because this is where we could have entered, but we went through a different entrance. Drop that. Drop that. Maybe other boxes are across there, but it's not worth going back for them. As long as you see a red glow, you need to use the fire extinguisher.
Integrating new PDA data.
Even if you can't see the fire itself. So, do we have anything scannable in here?
Integrating new PDA data. To the west of the ship we go. Been to the Seamoth Bay, that's the vehicle bay. The drive room is where we want to go first.
on my old YouTube channel, my most popular video before I got rid of it was I'd made the Subnautica into like a Minecraft map for like Pocket Edition. Somehow we got over 40,000 views. Oh, that's not what I want on the repair tool. There's also some evil leech things down here we need to be careful of. There we go, I'll take that.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay, so let's go this way.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Yeah, because once we get these things fixed, we can get rid of the radiation suit.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Then we can put the rebreather on to use oxygen more efficiently at lower depths. And I've also got the reinforced dive suit created ready for us to use.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Let's see, there's a few on this one.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
There's one of the
Containment
leeches.
breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Yeah, you just gotta look for the sparks.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
God, there's a few of them. Good thing is, I think they're eating their dead friends. Nope, they're coming after me again. Bastards.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Oh, it's right there. I think last time I remember it took ages to find this last one.
Drive core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Oh, thought we were going to jump over that. Yeah, that's not far we can go. It doesn't want us to do a running jump. Yeah, that's great though. Now we can get rid of our radiation suit. Oh, a power cell, that's going to be really useful.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
That's not good. What is good though is we've got the prawn suit fragments. Just need to get all the fire off them.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
We've already got that. As you can see, they're already running out of fire extinguishers. The last two are over here.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, that's actually really good for us to get. I've got plenty of diamonds, plenty of lead. Plastile's pretty simple for us to get because I think I've got some lithium. Oh god, dropped my controller. Aerogel, I've got some rubies, I think. Then what was the last thing it needed? Enamel glass. I just need to get a stalker teeth for that. Good thing I set up somewhere to monitor for stalker teeth. It's actually a really good thing we built that. It's coming pretty useful so far. I wish we could upgrade our inventory space.
New blueprint acquired.
We can get water back at base.
Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired.
Right, let's go down here.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, okay, yeah. Can we actually do anything with this
New
carry-all?
blueprint acquired.
Placeable item and portable storage container. Okay. Don't think I've got anything we want to leave here though. Can't get to there yet. Right, I think that's it for now. We do have the code for the lab, because I think there is a door we haven't tried yet. Oh no, we've got this bit still.
Integrating new PDA data.
Another battery. Oh, and here's me talking about natural selection 2. There's the poster for it. Right, we'll drop one of those because we've got duplicate. That we can't get into, so there's no point clearing it out.
Integrating new PDA data.
Now, I think we are done here. Well, for the time being, that is. Don't think you can actually get up into that room. Remember correctly, the code was something like 6842. It didn't work for that one. So it must be this one here. Let's try 6842. If you want to trick your equipment, please use the mod station in the forward section or retrieve pre-configured equipment from the lab next door to the data coil. 68483. 6483. I don't think this is a door, but we'll try it. 683. No, it was.
Databank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Olsen cannon, okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
I've never been in this room before. Okay, so yeah. I think then we are finished then. So now we're going to head back to base. We'll check through the audio logs and stuff we haven't checked through yet. And then we're going to head to the gun platform. Get rid of this tablet we've got.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, this is risky. Okay, I've managed to get away. Yeah, because I was expecting me to have used a torpedo, but thankfully we're able to avoid them. From what I hear, Reaper Leviathan used to spawn in this forest, so it's a good thing it doesn't do it anymore. There's also, so there's the solar panel.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, the base is at power now. Also, put this here so it's like the first thing you see when you come into the base. And as for this natural selection 2 poster, I think we'll put that in here for the moment. So it's very pixelated, but yeah, that's Natural Selection 2. That's actually a game made by Forgotten Worlds. Free to I don't know if it's free to play or not. But yeah, you can find that on Steam.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
Destroyed. Mode. Patrol. New targets unaccounted for. 1.
Yeah, because I think that's what happened to all the other survivors. Don't know if I've been to Life Pod 2 yet. So note to self, so here we are, finally in open space. We've crossed the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships, to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancy phase gates, and we're trying to exhaust the galaxy or just ourselves. So 1806 is Yu's birthday, 40 weeks before we get home, 400 weeks it feels like before we get home. Not enough, credits Alto's paying me, 1454 cargo bay code. Don't need that because we found a different way in. Sweet offer from Huggins to Wilson. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year and you've never took a ride on the outside? Well, now you can only... So now you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant freaking robot suit. We've plain got nothing to do till we get Starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars, you've got only to say. My spare prawn suit's got your name on it. You don't know what power feels like till you've crushed an asteroid in your bare hands. Heavily mechanical automated hands. Want to play catch with a passing meteor? Come by cabin number 1, code's 1869. Okay, so at least we know the code for that now. My phone's getting low on battery, so I won't be able to monitor the chat in case anyone posts anything. Aurora auxiliary mission orders. Mission search and rescue. Target crew of the Mongolian vessel Degassi. Last known position vicinity of planet 4546b. Ariadne Arm. Contact Mongolian emissary Josie Qatar. Aurora passenger quarters. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel the Degassi disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying with it a high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Khazar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degassi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altair's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian Council. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 Ocean Planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Degassi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in Aurora's cargo package for this mission. The Degassi's crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message. Degassi crew members. Okay. Aurora black box. Initiated slingshot maneuver around planet. What do I say? 4B. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Altair listening buoy via long range comm relay. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communications compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 through 25 launched successfully. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core seal compromised. Emergency bounce backs received from 8 life pods on planet surface. Only 8 landed. Bloody hell. Human life signs detected over long range at T 8 hours. 1 personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems. Maintenance Chief Riley Robinson. Altair HQ rescue solutions received at T 8 hours to High Priority Terminal. To Captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T 13 hours. The raw drive core is shielded by a thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. One breached it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. The procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and fully charged repair tool. Here we go. Charity is an archaic concept with the realism of today's Alterans have rendered obsolete. We understand that we are each responsible for ourselves, but our best way to get the most of ourselves is to work together with Altera. The implication of this reasoning is clear. If someone is in need, they must find a way to be needed. Altera AMS is a training academy for those who need to be needed. We're not a charity because we don't ask for handouts. We prefer to think of ourselves as a philanthropic benefits facilitation service promoting synergy between employee and workforce. AA operators on the lottery system. By investing any number of our credits, you will be entered into our prize draw. Larger investments yield higher chances of winning. Your credits will go towards training unskilled colonists via tasks such as maintenance and interpersonal skills. The colonists receive this training voluntarily and free of charge on condition of minimum contract with our investigators on completion of training. Yeah, so one thing Below Zero does is they make Altera to be a sort of an antagonist group, and this seems to be hinting that it's slightly. Altera launches Aurora. Phasegate announced of the Aridani arm, Altera launches the Aurora. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to be expanded as Altera Corp launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a Phasegate bound for the Aridani arm. I don't think we've seen the Phasegate inside. I don't think they've shown that yet. The Aurora will travel for a space dock on the edge of Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive Phasegate jumps through 9 different Transgov authorities, and arrive on the far side of the Aridani arm in 3 months' time. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final Phasegate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. There, the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on the new Phasegate, a multi-trillion credit investment. In the absence of existing infrastructure in the region, the vessel is equipped with advanced thermal and nuclear power facilities. Altera Corp currently operates 9% of all Phasegates in the galaxy. If Draws mission is successful, Altera will have outmaneuvered the capital of Mongolian corporations, operating a range of outposts and mines in the region.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
Yes, the crew won't get along then. That last one catches me interest. Unfortunately, a recent accident in Cargo Bay 3 involving the incorrect application of a repulsion cannon in combination with a modified battery charger resulted in the venting into space of all dehydrated desserts. Fruit and nuts will be the only available dessert for the next 39 weeks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got a thing for that somewhere. Altera Corp, one of the largest suppliers of spacefaring technologies and consumer electronics in the Federation. This official supplier of the TSF, considered ranked amongst the galaxy's best employers, began life as a defense manufacturer in the mid-22nd century. National motto, get what you deserve. Although most transgovs can trace their roots back to Earth, Altera, literally meaning by Earth, is the only one brazen enough to take its name. During the expansion, Altera supplied arms to all sides, acquiring and housing a vast colonist workforce and making the transition from manufacturer to corporate state. Altera's threat to cease trade was one of the turning points in the conflict, bringing about the end of hostilities and the signing of the Charter. For enterprise within Altera, space is encouraged, but competition is tight, and all goods exported off-world must be Altera-based, branded. Profitable businesses are brought out by the state, owners ascending into the board of directors, well-known Altera technologies like the Cyclops submersible, orientated with such enterprises. Despite superficial similarities to national governments, the corporation's lawyers have always maintained that it has no legal obligation to its employees, but voluntarily elects to take on the roles usually served by democratically elected government. This claim has not been tested in Federation courts. seen that. Hive Mind of Strata 4. I'll slowly move through this, and then if you pause the live stream afterwards you can read it, because this one's a bit too long. So just pause it at any moment. So we found an audio log about the propulsion cannon incidents. I promise I don't know where it is. You're infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacterium. It's currently multiplying in your bloodstream, estimated incubation time 2 weeks. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficiency. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacteria takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. See then, how much stuff do I have? Might as well take all this titanium out. Power cell in the storage for this. Aerogel.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, Lost Spirit, we've seen a warper. That was off screen, I think. Also off screen, I've encountered 5 ghost leviathans in the Lost River. Because I did a bunch of stuff off screen. Just so you know, I can't look at the chat on my phone because the battery's going in it. So I've got the 2 gel sacks for the aerogel. We just need some rubies. Now I don't know if I've still got lithium. Got a bunch of lead. If not, it's not a problem, because the other base is just covered in sail. And this just has the power cells in it, right? Yeah, and it's got some lead.
All systems online.
Before we get the prawn suit, I'm actually going to go to the gun. Especially because we're heading into the Lost River. Let's see what's this. Aurora. I'm looking for like some fog, because that's where the island is. Oh, there it is. Just about to see it. Yeah, this sonar upgrade is an absolute lifesaver. It and the scan room are absolutely bloody beautiful. That was a Reaper Leviathan, don't know where it is. It's probably in that deeper section there. Maybe that would be safe there. Oh. Guns down that way. Oh, those are warpers. Get out of the water. Oh no, crap. So Seamoth should be fine. Hopefully. Yeah, because I know there's another tablet hidden on this island. I think it's up there. What I'm just going to quickly do, because I can't see the chat on my phone, this is going to be slightly annoying because it's not going to be full screen anymore. However, it will mean I can see comments. I assume the escape pod you refer to is that one down there. We'll wait for that one for the moment. It's been a long time since I've last streamed with this setting open. Yeah, if I remember correctly though, we can find another tablet at this slope. I think it might be down that way. That looks in a cave. There's definitely a second tablet though. Oh dear. Not gonna go that way.
Huh?
Oh, sail outcrop. have to hope now I can remember where the tablet is. We've got some lithium around it, that's pretty good. Because we need that. Oh, inventory's full. Ah, we found the phase gate at least. Not the phase gate, just the teleporter. Don't have an iron cube, unfortunately. I think we've got one back at base. Hang on a sec. I've got 5% on my phone, so the back is loading really slow. Is it at the very top, perhaps? There's nothing in there. Might be better if we looked for this at night. So there may be one down there. I think we've come too high up. No, we haven't. There's one here. We'll get more gel sacks from the base. Now it's just a long, arduous journey of climbing back down the mountain. Easy as we can get in the gun now. Ooh, careful, careful. I'm gonna save because this thing usually lags the crap out of the game.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Huh?
Oh, I think there's some iron cubes in here, so we can activate that teleporter.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Discovered inside an alien facility, it was not possible to translate any useful information, however scans have returned some information on the device itself. Okay. Yeah, I've never been down that far, 14,000 meters. But I do experience the game crashing occasionally when not crashing, but it just lags really bad in here. Though I had the physical version of the game, maybe this version will work better. Let's have scanned that ion cube.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required. Seek fluid intake.
Ah, the one time I'm not carrying any water. Typical. We can always come back for that.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Look at that later.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
This must feel horrible if you were to go through this in real life. Like that sensation of falling. Ooh. Be absolutely horrible. I can remember I brought the Cyclops in here once. The game absolutely sat itself when I did. It had all manner of glitches happening. And I stopped playing my physical version of the game when I was driving my sim off near the island and the gun platform loaded around it and it got trapped and then it just exploded. The version I'm playing currently is the digital version I got from the Play at Home initiative. Oh, here we go. Some scans. The alien rifle. I know people have modded that into the game. Got another gate here. I wonder if this connects to the one on top of the island. There is glitches, yes. I've definitely encountered glitches playing this game. Another ion cube. Can't fit it in at the moment. We'll come back for that one later. The lag's not been too bad so far. Doomsday device.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
We'll pick up the other purple tablet on the way back.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Don't worry. We may not actually be able to get back to the base before we die of thirst. That'll be upsetting.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
I was under the impression it gave us some coordinates as well, but I don't think it does.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
That may be it, actually. Yeah, it is. Alien facility locations. Perfect. Now we just need to hope we get back to base before we die of thirst. I've already found one alien facility because I found it when I was exploring the Lost River. The other ones though I'm not too sure about, so I'll be happy for the help. Gone the wrong way. Where's the sea moth in relation to us? I'm not swimming out there then. Too likely the Reaper will get us before we get to the sea moth. Use the elevator. Trees you can get seeds from, it gives you water. I think I know which one you're talking about. I got some from the Degassi base in a previous playthrough. I haven't found any yet though. I think I destroyed it by accident. Yeah, I don't feel we're getting back to base before we drown. Not drown, die first.
Huh?
Hopefully, we can at least get close to it though. I guess we're running slowly because we're getting dehydrated. I can take that off now because I don't need that for rubies, because you get rubies and magnetite at the Lost River Cave.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I was right. At least we're dying on the island. If I can I get to the sub before I die?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can, just so then we know where our body is, in case we drop any items. And...
Ooh.
Then when we get back to the Cyclops, we'll put that energy efficiency module in. You died and lost some belongings, okay. No, the upgrade does not stack. Okay. We've lost the lithium we picked up, I think.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
In fact, now that the radiation's gone, I'm going to change suits. Oh, so it's the bulbo tree. I think we need... I don't know if we can use the seeds though, or if we need to plant them first. There we go, reinforced dive suit.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
There we go. May as well take this to get the seam off.
Engine powering up.
We've got 3 different speed levels. After we get the seam off... Hang on a sec. Okay, so we get the seam off. We'll go over to get the stalker tooth, and then we'll head over to the other base, because that's where we can build... Oh, I know. I'll need to go back to the other base to get the lithium. Then we'll have to come back here for the vehicle builder.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
That's where you launch the decoys from.
Engine overheat. Ahead standard.
So engine overheat, I didn't know that could happen. I assume that means it will use up more power.
Ahead slow.
Let's put it into slow for a little bit. Now let's speed up. The only problem with this is we don't have the sonar upgrade yet. We've got that there, but not the one the Seamoth has, which sends out the pulse. Good news is, if there's a Reaper that sneaks up, we can see it on here. Maximum depth of this is 500 meters until we get the Mark 1 upgrade. definitely need to upgrade, because currently our Seamoth can go deeper than this can. Oh, so the engine overheats, creates fires, okay. I've not lost any health, so I assume the engine hasn't overheated to the point where we've got fires. Just yet, that is. Oh crap.
Welcome aboard.
The Reapers are smart, they're gonna, I mean the Warpers are smart, they know exactly what I was thinking. Before we head to Beacon 2, we need to head to Kelp Forest. We're actually really close to it as well. Most likely I'll have to just swim around for a bit just to spawn the area in, and hopefully we'll find some stalker teeth, because we only need one.
All systems online.
Right, we can actually go give this a look. I think we already have it found. I don't like this. Ooh, hello. Where's the way in? See, Seamoth engine. Oh, I thought that was a Cyclops. Oh, wait, no, there is a Cyclops engine. Right, this is floating islands. Swim charred fins.
Acquired.
Never encountered those before. Yeah, I've encountered the Ghost Leviathan already 5 times now. That was off stream though, because I was doing a bunch of resource gathering.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving. New blueprint acquired.
Already got the prawn suit. We've got some room though to pick up some scrap metal. I'm curious what these charred fins are. I'll have to have a look at that when we need to get back. So I think one of the first wrecks we went to in the But what I think is the Grand Reef, we were really close to an adult Ghost Leviathan. It was literally right around the corner. Good thing we missed it then, because we would have shit ourselves. Right. Nothing in this section. Yes!
New blueprint acquired.
That's good, that was the last part of the grappling arm we needed.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, you beauty.
New blueprint acquired.
Well, that wreck's been extremely useful.
30 seconds.
Thought there was a base there. I just saw it though. Ow. Ah. Well, Lost Spirit, you may be in luck, because we're probably going to find a Ghost Leviathan now. So I believe there's 2 adults here. Ah yes, I have been here, I think. Because isn't this the entrance to the Lost River? Yeah, I think I have been in this. Yep. If I'm correct, either that direction.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, that's not where I thought it was. I think I heard somebody. Just don't see it yet. No, I think this is the entrance to the Lost River here. This means the Ghost Leviathan, I think, is that direction. Yep. Somewhere in this section, I think right here. There, no, that's not it. I hear it though, I hear it. Where are you, Ghost Leviathan? There it is. That's a juvenile. Yeah, because when I came for the Lost River the first time, I came out here, found that escape pod, and there's an adult ghost leviathan right nearby. And I think I went another way, came out the Grand Reef, and encountered a second adult ghost leviathan. No, I think it's wait, think about it. I think Grand Reef is 2 ghost leviathan adults. Here it's only 1. It is somewhere around this area though. God, the music's hit now. Oh, it's above us. Music's awesome. Okay, so the blood kelp zone is right next to the floating islands. Yeah, this music alone is why people say Subnautica is secretly a horror game. Just sounds horrifying. Also, we may die of hunger. I don't know if we can get back to base fast enough. Yeah, because I don't have a fabricator in there, so I can't cook food.
Captain, all systems online.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Also, no stalker teeth things have showed up, but it might just be because it's dark and the base has run out of power. I've got the schematic for the fire suppressant system though, so that's good. I think it's just a schematic though. Yeah, we don't actually have it on us, okay. Go. You need to remember though to turn the engine off. So,
Engine powering down.
because we didn't do that last time, we just left the engine on the whole time. Just drains power.
All systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh no. Okay, we need to turn this titanium into ingots.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Fully eat all these. Right. So we're on our way to get that. We just need a stalker tooth. The rest of it is really simple. Wisely charges your well tool while you swim. Oh, hell tool. Okay, that's actually really useful. We can't get that yet though, because we need... What was it? Yeah, I don't think we've been to the place where we get that material. We know we have, it's just I haven't picked it up. I need a deeps room. Meanwhile, the grapple arm we've got. What do we need? Benzene, lithium. Okay, that's really simple. I know where to get benzene now. We've got 2 ingots. The prawn suit requires 2 plasteel. Okay, so we just need some lithium, and then we've got the 2 plasteel. As for the aerogel, we just need 2 gel sacks and 2 rubies, if I remember correctly. Which we have here. Plant some more whilst we're at it. Okay, so just need rubies. We'll get that from our Lost River base. And enamel glass, we just need a stalker tooth. I can get that. Just need to go back to the other base, wait for it to the area to spawn in, and wait for some stalker teeth, because the base will automatically show me it because I've set it on the scanner. After that, I just need to go back to the blood kelp forest to get some, I think it's 3 blood oil for the benzene, and then, oh, that's really simple as well. Okay, so we can get all we need for the arms. Again, I need a deep room for that. I don't know where we get kyanite. I need to look for that. Nickel ore, haven't found that yet. Crystalline sulfur, I'm not sure how to make that either. We haven't found the thing for it. But yeah, if we can get the arms. Nearly got the prawn suit itself. See, I'm going to end the stream now. Then I'm going to go have dinner. Then I'll come back and think I'll do like a sort of a part 6.2 sort of thing. Yeah, so we'll try and build the prawn suit. We'll get the deeps room, then so we can build some more stuff. Kyanite at the lava zone. Okay, I think I know where that is. I think you get to it for the Lost River, unless that's the inactive lava zone. But yeah, we've got the Auroras fixed out. We've swapped to the rebreather and the reinforced dive suit. Ultra glide fins. Not ultra glide, shards fins. We just need to find a deeps room. We haven't got the Mark 1 module for the Cyclops yet, that's a must. Because thinking about it, I don't think we can even take the Cyclops into the Lost River yet. I don't think it will get down that deep. So I need to find the module. I think there's an escape pod in the Blood Kelp Forest which might have it. Let me have a look. because then with this module we can go to 900 meters. Dean's Wreck, Grand Reef Wreck, Life Pod 2. Thing is, we just went to Life Pod 2 and I don't think we actually found the schematic there. Oh wait, no, we may have found it, just we need a different thing to make it. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Because I don't know whether I have found the schematic or not. In order to make it though, we actually need to be on here. Upgrade fabricator, where are you? Here. Okay, we've got it. We've already got one of those. Sonar upgrade. I can get that because that's the Lost River. There's a bunch of magnetite around there. Increases the capacity. Crystalline sulfur. Haven't found that yet, so we can't get that. That doesn't stack. That though, I can get that. We just need to go to the Lost River base because there's a bunch of rubies I'm pretty sure there. And then we can get the lithium from the sail. And then there's a bunch of magnetite as well, so we can build that sonar upgrade. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream then, go have dinner, and I think I'm not sure whether to stream the next part because it's probably gonna be a lot of back and forth, but I think I'll do so anyway. But yeah, let's save. Just gotta wait for it to stop saying save game because otherwise I don't think it actually works. So goals for the second half of the stream. Reach the Lost River base, get lithium, build the prawn suit, build the drill arm and the... Wait, can we build a drill arm? So we'll build the drill arm and the grappling arm. So I can take the seam off to the... Oh, thanks Lost Spirit. Yeah, because I can get benzene from the blood kelp forest, because there's blood oil. It's free per benzene. So you can get the grapple arm. Can't get that yet. And then we'll get the drill arm, because that's really easy, because I've got a bunch of diamonds in the base. Lithium's not going to take long to get at all. Things. I don't know where you actually craft those. I don't know where you craft the prawn suit stuff, but we'll figure it out. And then once we've built that, we're then going to go We'll get the depth module because there's a bunch of rubies and pretty sort of Lost River. Then we'll make the sonar upgrade because there's a bunch of magnetites. Pewter chip. I'm pretty sure it's just like gold, copper. Yes, gold, copper wire, and table coral. So yeah, I'll do that in the second half of the stream. Right now, though, I need to go have my dinner. And what I'll do is, while I'm having my dinner, I'll charge my phone. That way I can take this overlay off and have it full screen again. I'll tick it off now. So it's off for the next stream. And thanks for watching. I'll should be back in probably about 20